Welcome to pre-market analysis for Thursday. Week goes so fast. So, I've told you guys the secrets of the quick things to do when a stock has reported earnings or when you see a stock is trending up. Just some quick things, and I've mentioned this before. Some quick things to do just to know, is this a good play? Should I get in? Should I hold? The first thing, and this, all you guys know by Monday should be knowing all the stocks with narrow CPR. So if stocks are reporting earnings, you want to know, do they have a narrow CPR weekly and monthly? Okay, so Annette, as you guys can see, it's been having, the weekly CPR has been, what do you call, trending sideways. It was down here, then up, then down, then up. And then it went down because you had that drop last week. Okay, so for such stocks, the ones I told you guys, if you have a stock that was bearish and dropped considerably, like this, first thing you do your 50% retracement. So if this stock was to go back to, so it came from 198, which is an all-time high, then dropped to 168, that's 30 points. So if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to analyze which stocks you can swing or trade for earnings. So especially for those that had a trend pre-ER, so of course this was a pre-ER move, this would have made you money with puts. Then you want to see if it's creating a higher low. If it's going back up, just do the 50%. That's the half, at least the half you expected to make if this stock retraces back. So that would have been 15 points. Okay, and you guys know me, I look for stocks that can give me at least 20 points. So that's just the half of it. Now, if it's going back, it can go 30 points. If it's going back where it came from and then break this and go higher. So that's how you do analysis for stocks. You can swing or trade post ER. Now that's the first thing, 50%, especially for the ones that had a trend pre-ER. The ones that are zigzag sometimes can be difficult to tell you, to analyze and say what to expect. But the ones that had a trend, either they were bullish or bearish. So even if it's pulling back, you're doing the 50%, that's what you expect. The second thing you're looking for, CPR. You can look at the monthly CPR because that's also something that you should know. It means, especially now that we had the month starting. Okay, so like this one, this was last month, and this was from yesterday. Okay, so the CPR is medium, 184, 186, 187, which is not bad. Now, if you see it's medium, from the top of the CPR, the R1, if it's bullish, if it's giving you a good gap, like here, it's 13 points from 187 to 203, and then from 203 to 219. So this is already telling you this can be a good play, whether it's going up or whether it's going down. And then you're looking at, so it's Monday and it's a new month. You're also looking at the weekly CPR. Does it have a narrow CPR? I mean, all these things you guys have learned, they're not just there to forget about them. They're there to help you on knowing which the good plays. So let's say you missed this move. Let's say you didn't swing, but you want to know how high can this stock go? Is it still bullish? And we know a stock can pull back up to 3 days, multiple of 3 guys. So these people who are usually in a hurry to sell contracts, just leave a runner because you already know a stock can pull back up to 3 days. Where the 1 to 3 pullback comes in is where a stock was either bearish and then either bullish. It doesn't apply for stocks that are zigzag. So that's how you just look at stock that was trending down or a stock was trending up, and then you're expecting it to create 3 higher highs or 3 lower lows for the pullback. So if it pulls back like here, this, if you look at the if you look at the daily chart, so we were bullish. We hit this 198, we came down 197, we hit it another time, we came down. So if we are pulling back for a stock that this one we had assumed a reversal because we broke this level. So this, we came here, then we had a double top, failed to break it, consolidated for like 6 days, then came down and broke this level, 168. So you're assuming this stock, it reported earnings here. So even if you missed this move, you're anticipating it can create 3 higher highs. That's how the 3 higher highs and the 3 lower lows come. Multiple of 3. So if you missed day 1, you don't want to miss trading day 2, and it can sometimes go into day 3. Multiple of 3, guys. It's so it has narrow, look at this, 180, 180, 180. So this was telling you this is going to be a good play. If it's above CPR, and it was going to 192, 204. So this was after earnings. Okay, this was the day. Who is Marcy? I'm saying it's a strange name. Who is Marcy? Who is just your computer name? Okay, so you're looking at, if it has an RCPR, this is your R1. That was hit and broken post here. This was the day after. This is R2, 204. This is R3, 216. So you guys can see already in the 3 days, it's been going up and it's already almost hitting that 216 level. Oh, hi, Ma. I've never known your first name. Thank you for letting me know, because I've been wondering, Mazi, what is your real name? These Discord names. Okay. I've never seen you on pre-market. Nice to see you. So this is how you know a good play. You're looking at if it was trending down, they pulled back. The same thing we did with Netflix. The same thing you're doing with this, the same thing you would have done with SMCI. I want people to be able to do analysis and pick the trades they can gamble on. Now, if you're not making money, it's not fair to put swings, gamble swings for earnings, yet you're not making money. You want to use your money, your capital that you have, that you can't afford to lose. That's what you want to use for swinging earnings, because swinging this earnings is a gamble. That's why I say play post ER. They are safer, and such a play was a good one. Narrow CPR, it had dropped from 193. It's creating stocks creating all-time high. We've seen from AVGO, Nvidia. Every time they're reporting earnings and they're creating all-time high, ride it up. Just ride it up. And then if the trend is confirmed, this is what I mean by post-year, when a trend is confirmed, hold it. So this was our day 1, day 2, day 3. Such easy plays, guys. Okay. If a stock has gone down, you want to get at least 1, 2, 3 higher highs. So the goal is, if it creates a lower high, then we would have known it wants to go down. But because it has broken above, this is a good example of it breaking above the previous high, then it means it's a bullish continuation. So we broke this 188, and it's an all-time high. We've gone up and we are almost hitting this 216. So even if you're working, leave a runner. Just leave a runner at ease. Even if you're in a meeting, leave one runner. You've made profits and such good plays. Don't buy one contract, two contracts. Go all in, because these are the plays that are going to make you money. You are going to hit those 2,000, 3,000, even 5,000 in just 1 day or 2 days. Those contracts post-year were cheap, very cheap. The 205 and the 202.5, they were $45, $50. They've gone now over 1,000. So you only needed 2 or 3, and just, even if you're taking profits yesterday, you're leaving a runner, then you're still waking up to money. So when people are struggling with other stocks that are not trend this, so it was in momentum lists, it had a narrow CPR, it had dropped 30 points, and it's creating all-time highs. So all this, it's checking all the checklists for stocks to play pre and post ER. Okay, there are so many stocks have reported earnings. I'm not gonna go through all of them. So we already know SMSI is usually a good earnings play. We saw it this last time. Those people who gambled last time with me, we made some good money here. Here, the last earnings, it went up for months. ER. I know it's a new stock. I've not been trading it for so long. Okay. So what happened? We had traded it for 1 to 3 pullback 2 weeks ago. Okay. So it was bullish, hit 317, and then came down. When it pulled back, it didn't go above 300. So this is why we're playing the 1, 2, 3 bullish pullback. It was supposed to create 3 lower lows. And this is what happened. It created 3 lower lows, failed to pull back here, then continued. So the 1, 2, 3 pullback, if a stock doesn't go back to the previous high like a net did, then you are trading continuation to go back to the previous support or even break it. We saw Tesla, the same thing. So I told you guys that strategy is not just for 1 week. It is a continuation. So every time that stocks pull back, if it doesn't go to the previous lower high level, you're getting puts. Every time it pulls back, if it's not going to the previous lower high level, you're getting puts. Okay, so it's you're trading pullback and continuation. If it's having shallow pullback like here, shallow pullback, continuation, shallow pullback, continuation. Okay, so it went. It was supposed to go to 228. That's the previous support. It hit 238 here and hit 234. So it broke this support, but still didn't go to 228. And here it broke it, and here it hit and broke our target level. So it broke this support because this is 2. Let's go to 1. So it did, if you guys can see, from when we were trading. So this was a 2 weeks play from the 1 to 3 pullback strategy. Okay, so from here, from when it rejected 300, this is why I say that strategy is if you're struggling with plays and you want plays to hold for long and they'll move and fill those gaps, that's the strategy to watch. So we failed here to break above 300. We had 2 days to know we're going down. So even if you missed this day, it continued, then had 2 inside day, then continued down until it broke our target level. Okay, now we have that move. This would have made you money pre-AR, then come to earnings. it started showing us sign of pulling back, going back up. So we know we are trading continuation and pullback. So it, of course, it retested and broke 228 and hit this support. Okay, so it went up. Maybe you are saying, okay, maybe it can continue going up or lower. So you wait for the next day. The next day it's creating a higher low. So this would have been telling you it wants to go up. Okay. Just 50%. You want to know if this is a good gamble for swing? This is a stock that has been trending down. So from this 317 to 226, what is the difference? That is 74 plus 17. That is 91 points. So 91, let's just make it 90, 45. So this is telling you if it's pulling back, if you're doing half of it, it can go up 45 points. So from 226 plus 45, that is 226 plus 45, that is 271. That is how you do the math. If you want to know what to gamble for earnings. So just 50%, it was gonna take us to about 45 points. So if you're getting your calls here, that's why I say do not wait here. You're not waiting the day off. If you're planning to trade SMCI, you're looking at it from Monday. So this was Tuesday. So from Monday, it hit that 233. The next day, it retested our 228 and then broke it. Then from Monday, you are looking at it, it started going up. But of course, QQQ and SPY, we were doing the same thing, pulling back up. So you're getting your calls here, okay? They're cheap. This stock has been dropping. So you're getting your calls very cheap here. You're buying a couple of contracts, and then you're leaving runners. Counting days, 1, 2, 3. Of course, here it was opening up. This was on 31st, on Tuesday, is when we hit that 226. So now we had our first day when we broke. We went up, and then today is the second day going up. So if you want to know stocks to play, and it's work, guys. You guys can't expect me to do all these things. If you want to trade earnings, do the job. Find stocks that had a huge drop. You've made money with it coming down. You're using profits to trade it going back up. It was in the 1 to 3 pullback. It hit exactly this level we were talking about. So if people are still doubting this 1 to 3 pullback strategy, I really don't know. Because this is a play, I told you guys, it's not just 1 week, it's weeks. So it was, of course, bearish. This pullback, then pullback here, okay, broke above it, but it was still lower than 356. This was 317. Then when I alerted you guys is when he had a pullback to 300. So imagine from October 17, this stock is still making you money just from that strategy. Okay. So you want plays every day, and you have this strategy that is giving you plays from this date, from 18th. So here it hit 300, and then we started going down. First lower low, second lower low, third lower low. It had 2 days deciding if it wants to go lower. It did, all the way to Tuesday. Okay, broke these supports. Then it's reporting earnings. So you can tell yourself just a 50% from this previous lower high level, 317 to 26, the 50% is giving you 40 points. So from 226, you're getting a call. You're anticipating that move. So you're watching today, is it gonna continue going up? So we saw 226 plus 40, 45. That was coming to 271. So of course it has broken that level after reporting earnings. It went to 284. So you want to see, is it going to go back to 300? This level here, the previous lower high. And if it continues going up, is it going to go to 317? So we have 294, 317. So the 294, 300 to 317. Is it, if that's the thing you do, okay? There's so many plays for earnings. There's no way I can have time to do all those things. Do the math. Look at all these charts. Take, if you want to make money, please put in the time. And I've explained this for all those earnings.
So I have a question regarding SFCI.
Yeah.
Because it broke 266.66, now we have a change of character, correct?
The change of character, yeah, we have it here, but now if you go to a higher time frame, what is our, this is on a lower time frame, but our key level should have been this, this is the nearest one. So we have a change of character. So when you are trading it, this would have been now your key level to break. This first one.
So
this first
because
lower
of that,
line.
would you assume it's a reversal?
We cannot assume it's a reversal. We are assuming it's a pullback. We are not Charity, I've told you to use the correct terms.
Oh.
I know it's a change of character, it's a change of trend. It's not a reversal, it's a change of trend. We were bearish, now this is a pullback. This stock has been bearish, not reversing. The day we are reversing, you see we came from this level. This is when we reversed. Bullish reversal, we reversed here, and this was bearish reversal. After we have a bearish reversal, what two trends are we trading?
Pullback. And continuation.
Right. So we've been here, we reversed, we pulled back. Continuation, we had another pullback. So here we had a change of character because it broke this level. So did we call this reversal? Because this one broke here.
It wasn't. Oh, okay.
Wasn't. So this was a pullback. Okay. So we are calling it a pullback. Call it the correct term, because if you start saying reversal, then it switches your mind to start thinking other things. We are now trading two trends. You're trading pullback and continuation. Pullback, continuation. So here, this is a pullback. It's a change of character. It's a change of trend. It's not a reversal. It's a change of trend. We reversed here. I think this stock has been going up since it IPO'd. Since it IPO'd, it's been going up. So it went up and then 50. And since then, it's just higher low. So this was the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So this we were trending, pullback, bearish pullback, bullish continuation, bearish pullback, bullish continuation. We hit 356. We had a bearish reversal. Okay, reversal, pullback, continuation because we broke this level, pullback. So we had a change of character here. So we would have assumed we're going to have a bullish continuation because we broke this previous lower high, but still we didn't go back to this level. We hit a lower high. So it's a change of character. It's not a reversal, it's a change of character depending on the trend you're trading. Okay, so we went up, but we didn't go back to this level. We rejected it, we hit a lower high, and then we continued with the bearish trend, bearish continuation, and we broke this level. So right here, yes, we broke. Change of character is a change of trend. We were bearish, we're now back to being bullish because we created a higher high. We were creating lower highs, lower lows, but here we broke this level, so we have a change of character. So right now, if we pull back and we still remain above this level, it means we can still go up. So now we are looking at going back to 300 and going back to this level. So we are still bearish, but now we're having a pullback. Is that clear, Charity? That's what change of character means. It's a change of trend. Okay. Now, if you guys had counted days, Even if you started from here, day 1, day 2, you also want to know those people we did trade counting days last weekend. You can either start here or you can start here. There's no way you want to start here or here. You're still breaking this support. So we don't know if this was support. You could have started here if we were sure this was the support. So even if you started here, you have to have confirmation, because somebody was asking me, now do we start from the higher high? There's no way you're starting from where it's created. You want to know. The reason we're counting days is we want to know what is going to happen next week. So how is it you're starting to count from today? We want to know what is going to happen the following week. So you have to go back and see where was the previous high or the previous low. So there's no way we would have known this was the support and then we say day 1. You want to go back and see what were we going to anticipate for this week. Leroy, I don't know if he's here, and the rest who are telling me they're starting from the nearest. So what if we break this level? If we start from here, and then what if we had started here? What if we broke this level? You want to go back so that it tells you what to anticipate. That's why we're counting days. Huh? You're not starting from where, hey guys, you could trade. You don't have to be lazy. There's no way you can be lazy and you want to make money trading. Okay. Okay. So this was our day 6. And our day 6, we're trending down. We opened here and we traded out. I know we see this one. I don't know if we should count this as a zigzag play, but this was a clear indication we're expecting to get a good move out of this play. Okay, so day 1, day 2. So I'm not going to start day 2, day 3. So we started pulling back. Those people who attended the class Saturday and Sunday, I said, if you're starting, a stock was bearish or a stock was bullish, if the day 3, that stock starts pulling back is a slight deviation from the trend. What was the trend? We were bearish. We are pulling back, we're going up. You can hold that contract from day 3, day 4, day 5, 3 days. This is how you do this analysis for stocks you're going to trade for earnings, especially that one that has been trending down for days, 50% retracement, CPR, count days. So this one had a medium CPR. Is this medium or even wide? So 49, 52, 54. I can't call it wide. I can call it medium. But I said even if a stock is medium or wide, you want to know the gap. So here from Monday, it rejected 229 here, and then it touched it here. But the next day it was a higher low. It went to the CPR. And look, it has hit our R1. So just look at this stock. From where you're getting in here, if you wanted to trade SMCI for earnings, you're not waiting for Wednesday. If that's what you're doing, and then Ruth, you're asking me, Virginia, what are we swinging? I'll ask you, did you look at that stock from Monday or from last week? Were you trading it pre-ER? So this day of waiting for this day, please stop. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing this. If you want to trade that stock, start looking at it. I want people to start working, waiting. Because you want to spend too much money here, and then this stock doesn't go your way, you're losing money. But look at it, if you're going in here, you would have made money with it from Tuesday and yesterday. You take some profit, you leave a runner. For this one, you don't even need to hedge it because everything is standing for you. It was bearish, you're expecting a pullback, 3 days. Started pulling back 3 days, count 3 days. You have, it has a medium CPR, but look at the gap from 254 to 269, that is 15 points. Okay, so if it continues up, this is the levels you're looking at. So already you've done 50%, you're expecting it to go to, I don't know, it already hit that level. So from here, you're expecting 50% to 279, or I don't know what we saw. From 226 to 279, that's just clearly telling you this is a good play for earnings. Get in, secure some profit, leave runners.
One more question, I promise. When you counted...
Yeah. Go ahead.
When you counted SMCI days, did you count from the 10th or the 11th as the first day? I think I'm confusing the actual day that it was high or the very following day.
That's your day one.
Okay.
So you look at day 6. Was it like this one was a good play trending down? You see how our day 6 was? It was going up. So this was a good play for that coming week. And that's what we saw. It came from 317 all the way to 277. So from there, you are now continuing to count. You're starting from the day it's creating a high. That's your day one. The day is creating a low. That's your day one. But you don't want to wait now to count your day one here. Really, you want to know what's going to happen that week. There's no way this would have been our day one. You go back.
Okay. So day 6 was 260 when it hit 266. Okay. Thank you so much.
You were also counting. I don't know. I was
counting because I counted. You said day 6 was when it hit 234, but I got when it hit 266. So I was 1 day short.
Yeah, this was our day 6. Okay. So you're counting days, you're doing 50% retracement, you're looking at the CPR. Have a checklist of things to look at for earnings. Yesterday we had like 10 stocks reporting earnings. Really, I can't do all these things. It means I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm not taking care of my kids. Trade that stock, start. So you're looking at the list from Sunday. You can go to Finviz. Don't wait for earnings whispers because they release every Saturday. Go to Finviz. It will give you a list of all stocks reporting next week, 2 weeks from now, the whole month. Start trading those stocks because that way you're knowing the trend, what this trend stock is on which trend. So this would have made you money and we had talked about SMC and we had to say it is going to report earnings here. And I said, this is going to be a pre-ER move, the 1 to 3 pullback. It hit our level. Like, really, how many times do I have to demonstrate how these strategy is the best? We hit this and broke it. So now after you've broken it, you're expecting a pullback. It clearly showed you from Monday, it wants to pull back. So Tuesday here and then here, it wants to pull back. Just look at this CPR level. It's medium, yes, but look at the gap from 229 to 254. Okay, this is the top. Then the next one, 269. Roku has always, I don't know if you guys remember what I tell you. Somebody did Roku. Roku, I've always said, there's no way it gets beaten down and then every earnings is bouncing. So every earning has been bouncing. So here it went down, but it bounced. then came down to 38 when we had now everything reversing last year, December. Then it was running up to ER. We had a pullback, ran up, 76. ER to ER comes down. That's what it's been doing, higher, low, going back, broke this, going up. It is too far from 50% retracement, very far. So you're riding it up every earning. It is too far, 490 to 38. Majameni, tutafika 50% lini? Ijawahi, sorry. 50% is so far. So this one has always been doing the same thing every earnings. Every earnings. ER to ER. It reports earnings. It has a pullback or drops, creates higher low. It breaks the previous resistance, goes up. So this earning went up to 98, pulled back, 95, lower high, came down. It's been doing the same thing since here. Since it hit this 38, it's the same thing for Roku. You're holding earning, either halfway it's going down, halfway it's going up. It went down, broke this level, but created a high, went into the next earning, created a higher low, started going up, went up, pull back, went up, pull back, went up, 98, reversed, 95, lower high, came down, again into earnings, is going back up. It's been doing this ever since it was made a penny stock. So if you know this about a stock, and every time I think I keep saying the same thing, the only stock that does nothing is PayPal. Otherwise, this one has been doing the same thing. PayPal, nothing. I think this earning is doing something. Like, oh my goodness. PayPal just not recovering at all. Nothing. It's just been killing it. Let's kill it completely.
I probably do like Amazon, Netflix. It probably will do like Netflix.
And do what?
Just rise up.
From where? Are you listening to what I'm saying?
From the
does
bottom.
Nothing.
Yeah, well, it's surprising today.
Nothing. It's just been, they've been killing it and killing it and killing it and killing it. I don't know, they want to take it to $30 or what. So this one, you could have bought your puts here, held by 3 months out, because it's always dropping after ER. This is the only, it dropped here, then it went back up to 70. I don't remember the last time I saw this. I think this was August this year. This is it even tried. It's just been dropping. So if you want stocks to trade earnings and you have a pattern, just like this one, ER to ER, ER to ER, here came to this pullback. This was the last time it was in 80. This is February, and then last year. After that, it's just been dropping. But Roku, it's always, every time it's about to report earnings, it's always been going up. Get a history of these stocks so that it's 3 months. Every 3 months will be here. I cannot be saying the same thing every 3 months, and nobody's taking notes. And just take a history of these stocks and plan for them. Pre-ER. ITSE, the same thing. I know we played these earnings. I don't know if you guys can remember. This it hit 144, 149. February. What has it been doing? Dying. You people don't buy ITSE's things. But I think it makes money, but nobody's interested in this stock. Killing it. Let's just kill it. So imagine if you've gotten your puts here, held here. It still dropped. Like sometimes you're like, why is it even dropping? I think it dropped 2 points or what? But this is gonna be a good play today. Look at it. It's gonna be a good play today. Okay? Look at it. I know I say this and people are like, you ask Ruth, are you playing for Sia? I don't have time. And she's there busy trading at SRG. Yeah, Ruth.
Virginia, I'm working, okay? Stop distracting me.
Yeah, my goodness, you would have gotten in a net.
Man, Virginia, don't make me feel worse than I feel, man. Watching all that money disappear.
You would have gotten in and like I'm like, what are you guys trading? What stocks are you trading? If you're not trading these stocks, you're not trading SPY. I said SPY yesterday is gonna make you 5K. When I tell you guys that is means you're looking at SPY and QQQ the whole day because that day is supposed to make you money. We changed trend on Friday. Monday was day 1. Tuesday was day 2. Wednesday, day 3. Those people who did Saturday class. No soup. Did you trade QQQ and SPY? So I don't even want to go into that.
Yes,
So
I
somebody
did.
tells you
Yes, I
this is
did.
where the money is. We are going back to 560, 564, and that's not what you're trading for that day. Oh, Ruth.
Yes. Now, mind you, I'm working as I'm talking to you. I do not have time to watch charts.
But that's the thing. You would have bought calls and just bought time and just
Yeah.
I don't
See,
even try
I
to
get
do
it. I
accounts.
wrote all this down. Next earnings, it'll be a different
Oh
story.
my goodness. What are you writing every day? These class people have to graduate. You cannot just be writing notes. Eh.
Virginia, I have to because right now I can't concentrate too much on what you're
There is
saying.
no way every day you're going to class, you're writing notes. And then when the exam comes, you don't even
But that's how I learn though. When I write it down, it sticks in my head.
sticking as somebody's telling today is SPY and QQQ. It's a 5K day. Oh, are you trading QQQ and SPY? No.
I have a
I
question.
hate both those stocks, honestly. I don't like them. They make me nervous.
Okay, be nervous. Yes, no soup.
That long wick on Etsy on
Which
the
one?
earnings day, on the
Which
1 hour
time
chart,
frame?
on the one right there that you have.
Uh-huh.
Does that wick count as a lower, higher? What would you count that wick as to see what the change in trend would be? No, if you go that 1 hour chart, that long wick on the
I know,
earnings
but I
chart.
want to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Even know when we were in this 2020 before COVID. So I know he might go to 29. Who knows? This is this planet. So this was when COVID started. Everybody was making things on ET, and ET was just going up. Okay, so we broke this 63. So 63. What did I tell you guys about a gap? You do the half of it. So 63 minus 29, can say 30. 63 minus 30 is 30, right? So divide by 2, that's 15. You want to know if this stock, because it filled the gap from, so we broke this 61. Actually, we have other levels. So this, we have 56 and 61. I'm sure if we do the math, we'll come to this level. So let's just do it, 33. That's what? 16.2, so let's just say 16. So when you add 16 here, you get 45, right?
Right.
45. It's almost coming to this level, 47. So let's say 45. Okay. I know some people are wondering, what is she saying? What is she doing? She's always doing math. Yeah. Okay, so 45. So we had 59 here. And then the week, this one week went to what? 53. So it's still a higher low. Why? Because we had, you remember, even without doing the math, we had that 47 level. So if this stock is still going down, it can go down to that 47 and then continue down. But because it has created a higher low, so we had this rejection week. I know you guys, you can see this 65. It went up 65 and then came down 53. Okay, so if it's going back up, this is a strong level. You see here, here, here. So we need a higher one. It needs to break above. So for change of character, it needs to break above this 64. Okay, for change of character. So we know, I counted, I don't know how many days it is. Start counting from here. And then if it's changing character, it has to be above 64. We know still this stock is a small ATR. Ooh, and you see it has a narrow CPR. It has a narrow CPR. It was below CPR, so it has come down. It's rejecting 55. If it still rejects 55, then it's going to 60. The CPR level is 63. If it breaks above it, we have 66, 68, 71. So this is clearly a good, I didn't even look at the CPR. Can be a good play, but don't expect those 10-point move. This stock is a small ATR.
Yeah, like
So 64, 66, 70. If it still rejects, 55. Okay, I'm not gonna go through everything. Moderna, still dropping. My goodness. They had 394% loss.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so these things, if you're still holding puts, this is what I was saying. If you're still holding puts into earnings, it was still dropping. I've been talking about this stock, I don't know for how long. If it's still dropping, if you're still holding puts, you see, you'll still be waking up to money. It's down, I don't know, 15 points. So there's no way you can just assume because it's pulling back, it's gonna go up. So you're leaving your runners, your put, and you can hedge with the call. So even if you lose with the call, you're still gonna make money with your put. But you're not waiting to buy the put here. This thing I've been talking about it since July, not even July. But since I met you, Ruth, I've been talking about Moderna.
Yeah,
Have you traded Moderna?
I used to until it burned me really bad.
Burn you where? Where is the burning? Show me the burning here.
I was
Please
in
show
the wrong
me.
trend.
Mhm.
The trend changed on me. I didn't know
Please
anything about
show
it.
me where you burn. Where did you burn? Here? 1, 2,
How am I
3,
supposed to
4,
remember?
5, 6, 7, 8. It
It
was
wasn't recent. It wasn't recent.
Oh, so why do people still talk about things that happened?
No,
before
I'm just telling you because that's why I eradicated it from my mind. I just never looked at it again. I want to
So-
see it.
So you met this lady who's showing you where the money is, and you still are telling me about things that happened before Jesus. This
No,
talk,
no, now I'm seeing the possibilities.
I want to know where this stock has banned you because this is one of the stocks that has been so
Really bad.
consistent with the trend. If there's any stock I made good money with it, is Moderna going
Yeah.
up, coming down, post-COVID, pre-COVID. 270 since this December last year. We are a year, you would have bought a leap. Somebody got a leap here. Look, so where is it that you're burning? Show me. I want to know when.
No, I mean, Virginia, you're showing me differently. Yes. I mean, I'm getting back the courage to trade it. That's all I can say.
So since July, when I was telling you guys, this stock is going below 85. No courage. It broke 85. I still kept saying it is going to 75. It broke 75.
July. I don't know anything about July.
Virginia, why do you want Ruth to go back to a bad relationship?
I
Like,
know,
she-
Rondell. I know. I was so
Who doesn't want
abused.
who doesn't want a relationship with money? Really? Dale, you don't want a relationship with money? Ah, my goodness. Even if a stock bans me, I will still go back to it. You guys don't know how much Tesla's
I'm
banned me.
sensitive. I'm sensitive.
Tesla banned me, but the day I figured Tesla out, I showed
Yeah.
it dust and dust and dust. You have to go. My goodness.
Well, you see, Virginia, that's why you were sent. So now you're changing our mind frames.
Oh, keep writing notes. So Moderna,
You see, I can't tell you nothing, Virginia. Sheba, help me.
keep writing notes. So it has hit 66. So if it keeps the CPR, if it keeps going down, 57, 42. My goodness. Some of these things I know, we are making money with puts, but it's very sad. Like a big company is just reduced. You know the amount of equity this company has lost. Has
Yeah.
anyone?
Bad.
I don't know. What? Mm. My goodness. Okay.
Virginia, are you going to put SoFi on your momentum list?
Put what?
What?
SoFi,
Let me
are you
hear
going to
it.
put it? Are you going to add it to your
Why?
momentum list?
How
Well,
is it
you're
you
gonna be
people want to
Japan.
trade stocks that move $1 and then I give you stocks that can make you money and you're not looking at them?
Because
Really?
he's married to SoFi. He loves
Do you
that
have a
stuff.
loan with them or something? You should be trading even UPST or something, but still look at it. It's a penny stock, I know, but it's the same thing. Was it reported on Monday, right? Or is it reporting today? Post ER, Dale.
You can't tell Dale nothing about SoFi. He loves that stock.
My goodness. Are you trading UPST but still look at it, even a penny stock, it's still, so this one, are you trading stocks or options?
Oh, look at SoFi.
It's
Nice.
still
Option.
making, I'm telling you, these stocks, even if a stock, you just need to identify the trend. So it was coming down pre-ER, it is pulling back. I know this stock used to be good when we were trading a farm and UPST. It was still a penny
Yeah.
stock, but it was moving up. But now it's been bearish. Look at
Yeah.
this. Ruth, whatever stock you're trading, the rules are the same. Identify the trend.
Yeah.
It reversed here. It's going down. Bearish, pullback. Continuation, pullback. Continuation, pullback. So it reported earning when it was continuing down. Now it's pulling back. Whatever stock it is, the same concept.
Yeah. I got you.
So when I used to do penny stocks, I would put this on momentum. I don't know if it's on momentum. I don't think so. But you can still trade it. I know it's $1 or $2, but those contracts can pay. I
Yeah.
would also look at these. Now you see a farm from 13 to 25. Now that's good. That's 12 points. See, this is a good move. Post ER. The same thing I tell you guys, post ER. So you establish the trend. So it was, this thing has been, you went to, I don't know. This is where it's just the same thing. You can't imagine what this stock was. Hey, oh, read. We're all broke and borrowing money. 176 to $8. Okay. So this one,
I used to love our firm. I know it's sad.
now it's sad, but you see, post ER going up, then 25 polybar. So even if you do 50%, it's very far, but you can trade the trend. It's been going up. 19 pullback, 19
not
double top
happening.
pullback, higher low, 25. So it's creating higher lows and higher highs. Sophie, Affirm, and UPST. Hey, I cannot tell you, Tosh. Tell these people about UPST. Ooh. You guys, ish. Amachiso hapa. You guys are joking. Yeah. Look, this thing. Ay, Tosh. Who is here? Who can tell you guys about this talk? 400 from nothing to 400 and then back to $11. Huh? Where? Chinese. Russia's COVID. So these are the stocks. You see, it went from $11 all the way to 72. Okay? And then what happened before ER started dropping? Now it's almost back to 22. So see, it's almost going to earnings. So you time it, that's next week. So it can either continue down, go to 0, or halfway of this. So these are good. Dell, if you're looking for penny stocks or stocks, this is a whole sector. SoFi, Lending Tree. I don't like Lending Tree. UPST, Affirm. There was another one, I don't remember. Okay, Lily, I want to go.
Yes, Lily.
Yes, Lily. And
I love Lily.
who is talking?
Dawn.
Dawn? Have you been trading Lily? You can't just love it
Ready
because
for
you look at the chart and you love the chart. You look at the chart, you love it, and it's translating to the money in your pocket. Don't just love it. And then you say, I love Lily. Then every day I'm telling you guys, trade Lily. Okay, so such stocks, I know it's momentum, but Lily is usually good post ER. Sometimes the swing overnight can be good, but momentum, it doesn't mean it can be a good swing. It can, yes, but depending on where that stock is. You see now the difference. It was coming down, so it was going up. We had this from these earnings. We were just, I can't even remember where we were coming from. So it was going up. Okay, so here we went up post year. Okay, it was creating, every time it's creating all-time high. Pull back, higher low. This is the momentum for days, for months, June to July, 471. Pull back for days. Continuation, lower high, pull back, higher low, double top, double bottom. Went up, post ER. This one was a good ER, and then post continued. Higher low, continued to 601. Here, I told you guys, pullback, it has created all-time high, plan for pullback. Pullback from 601 to 512. Higher low, still higher low. Broke this level, created a new all-time high, 629. So every time you're hitting a top, you assume you're reversing. Okay, so here, this is where sometimes I wait for such stocks because we were trending down. Did we do 50%?
No.
Oh. So we did. This is over 50. So from there to this is over 50% retracement. I can tell just by eyeballing it. When you take this, leave alone what you're seeing here. When you take 516 minus 629, too much for my head.
It's about 115, and then hold on.
Yeah, 113 divided by 2.
9 minus 516.
50, 10, that's 62.
5650.
56.
50.
Or 629 minus 56. 573. Yeah, I can eyeball, I know. I'm not talking about 50% from here down here. That one is not yet. I'm talking from this to this. So I can eyeball and see it broke the 50%. Which was 573.
Mm.
So it went all the way, even lower. So such a stock, even if it's on momentum, it's in between. So it can, if I'm not sure, if it's a stock which like SMCI, it broke this, then this would have been a good play if it had broken this.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can see the difference. It's in
Yeah.
between. This is what I tell you guys, a stock in between. It can be either or. So if I'm not sure, like here, I'm not sure, it could have gone to this or gone to this or decided I'm not doing anything.
Pull back
This
again.
one I can wait post year because this is still a stock. Even if I miss this, even if you miss this one night, look at this. It continued up from 9th all the way to 14th September, a whole month plus. So when I'm not so sure in between, like here, I cannot, I want you guys to see the difference.
Right.
So
You
we're
can-
not just, because Lily is reporting earnings, we're just putting on. I want you guys to be able to do such kind of analysis. So look at this.
Okay.
This, we broke this level. So here, when we broke it, we were either going to continue down or pull back because we broke this level. So here we can at least have a clue of which direction it's going. But here, so you don't just swing anything just because of they are
Got it.
swinging or it's reporting earnings. You have to do this kind of analysis. So here, it hadn't gone back to this, and it hasn't gone back to this. It's in between. When it's in between like this, I wait. I wait for post-year because, I mean, what is one night? What if you didn't make 5,000? You can still make it post-year. So I haven't seen their report.
Okay.
Count days. Oh, that's how I rules. You're writing.
I'm typing my work, Virginia,
Writing down.
but I'll keep my writing.
You guys saw cost did the same thing. I just want to show you guys, even if it's on momentum, that's what you look at. And the same way I talked about cost, it was in between when it was reporting earnings. Remember cost? So
I
neither going here and it was neither going up. So for this, you wait. Please, Shikeni Maskio, hold your ears. You don't swing everything just because it's reporting earnings. Even if it's on a momentum list, you look where is that stock positioned now. It had hit 570. It could have gone down or gone up. It was in the middle. Do we know what? We don't know. It could have gone down. It could have gone up. So what do? We wait. We wait. It's a 1 day or 2 days wait. And then what happened? It went up. Okay, so such stocks, and I think I've talked about this before, when they're in between, I don't know what they want to do. But when they're down there, if it had broken this, I would have said, okay, that's good. You see here, it had broken this and these. 476 went up. Now, here, do you see another one in between? You don't know. Is it going to 447? Is it going to 530? See, in between, I have no idea. Nothing happened here. Okay? The same thing here. It was in between. It was either going to break this or go back up. So nothing much happened. These earnings, it went up lower high, then continued down. So not every earnings, even if it's a big stock or last time it went up 50 points, now it's where Ruth is putting all the money. And do the analysis, please.
I am.
MD, This is what I want you guys to see, how you guys are missing on good money. And I even forgot AMD. Now look at AMD. It broke this level, hit a double. This was a double, so this is good. This was a double bottom, okay? So it either a double bottom or it has broken this level. I think it broke. Not wrong. It broke it. It broke, this was 93. So 93, double bottom, go up. Okay, so you're looking for such things for stocks for earnings, either post or pre-ER. Those in between ones, who else reported? Crocs. Oi, how did we forget Crocs? Like you guys. Hey, thing. How do you forget Crocs? Oh my God. Please have notes where when I tell you these are good stocks for swing and for trading. This stock, it was doing good, and then what? It's been trending down. Look at these earnings, dropped. Career, dropped. So here it went up, and I was like, why is this stock going up? So it was bullish, the trend was bullish. It had pulled back higher low, went up, broke this level. Came down, ER to ER, higher low, went back, broke this level. But since it reversed, came down, 101, pulled back, here, still lower high, continuation, dropped 50 points here. I don't know what. Oh, this is where it dropped 50 points. Here it still dropped good. The put still paid and still continued down. Look at this, continuation down. It's been consolidating for how long? Oh my God. Since 13th, since 9th. So it's dropped again, these earnings. Look. Okay. So either it's on a trend, it's been bearish, so you're holding your puts like Moderna, Crocs, all these things. Or it's at a level, it broke previous support, is pulling back, you're expecting a pullback. But those in between, so Lily, so we want to know now, okay. Oh. Okay. So our day 6 here telling us this may not be good, still weak. You want that perfect move, either coming down or going up. This one, not good. So this day 1, of course, it came down. Day 2, we're expecting some bullish move. But we are going into day 3. So day 3 pullback. So we were bearish. If we are getting a pullback, we have to break above 577 to have a change of character. Okay, so it can be a good play post-year for bullish, but it has to break this level. If it doesn't break this level, then it will be a lower high. It can either give us 2 moves today. It can go up. If it doesn't go up to this level, you're getting puts, or it can go up and go break this level. The next one is to go to 600. We clear? Now, if it's going down, let's see if it had a medium. Okay, you have this rejection week. Whenever you see such a rejection week, just know it went to 513. It means if it's still bearish, we have to be above this CPR 578. If we have a chance, we go up 600. Then we have the 620, and then the 629, the previous all-time high level. Then it can go higher. For 50%, or the same thing. you have to factor in this week level. So you have to do 629 minus 530, then get half of it. Okay? You have to factor in this. Don't ever ignore rejection weeks. It's telling us the price was dragged down and then it was rejected. It went and closed up. So we have to cater for this. That's what will happen with the SPY, the 418 and the 418 and the 408. Now, I lost money. Ruth, I'm on you today. Why are you losing money with QQQ and we were going back up? Why are you guys trading puts here? I don't get it.
Me neither.
We rejected going lower. When you're having a rejection, we're supposed to go to 338. We hit 342 is a higher low. The next day, 344. The next day, 346. So clearly this stock is telling you it wants to go back up. Going back up, we always go back to which level? 360, 364, 368. So when I was telling you guys yesterday, today is a 5K day, is because we were gonna be going up. And already I'd warned you guys, November is usually a bullish month. I know I say these things and you guys are like, it is, we're supposed to be bullish. On top of it, Mr. Powell said that he's putting a break. I think he does this every November. That's why I think we're usually bullish November, December. He gives us a break. Like, you guys go enjoy your Christmas. I'll see you in January. He does this every November, and I'll go look, and I'm sure he does this every November. He gives us a break for 2 months. So we got a break. We have a higher low. We're getting into November. Everything is telling you you have no business being in puts. When I tell you guys this is a 5K play day, please, I am not mincing my words. The same thing for SPY.
I just gave it a thing.
Huh? Dell, when I say it, I mean it. And it's not just that day. 3 days. What is this 3 days? Nobody understands. 3 days of pullback. You're expecting 3 days of creating higher. You're going to break the previous high to create a new high. You're going to break this to create a new high. At least 3 days of pullback. If you're not going to this level, then expect bearish continuation. But play these 3 days. You're not. You can trade the lotos, yes, by Friday expiry. And I've explained this about QQQ and SPY. When you're expecting a pullback buy time, those contracts are cheap here. And then Ruth is trading puts. So
yeah, I just held on to the pullback too long.
We were not pulling back. We were bearish. This is the pullback, mommy. This is the pullback. We are pulling back. We're going back. We're going against the trend.
Okay, I was confused at the time then.
And then here, we are creating higher lows. So you had time here to know it's a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. There are many. When I said we are going to break 425, we broke it. SPY from 418, where are we going? Every time SPY comes from 418, what is the next level?
430.
Okay. Umejijibu. What level are we at pre-market?
426, I think.
427. How many points away?
3.
So you are not getting a call here to 430 from 418. We broke that 418.
Right. But I couldn't.
These levels, you will see these levels even 10 years from now. 418, 430, 430, 444. You will see again coming down. 430, 418, 418, 408, 408, 400 is supposed to be 4 to 397, 380. We'll sing this year, we'll sing again next year, and still munasindikisha na kichwa tu is going up and you're syndikisharing. All of you know 418 always goes to 430. Nobody here should not know this. Why are you not getting calls to that 430? I don't need to tell you buy calls. I already said 418. And I said, this is a 5K day. We're going up. We're going up. Yeah, Irene. See you guys. There's no way these levels will master until you start practicing paper trading. Judy, I didn't say you go in a corner. I said, if you're asking me about counting days, give me the details. Don't ask me, is this day 2? Is this day 3? Give me the details. Where are you starting to count your day 1 for? What is your day 1? How was your day 6? Because those are the questions you are asking yourself every day when you're counting days. But if you want me, you're giving me a list of stocks and you want to tell me, is this day 2? Is this day? Really? So you give me 10, somebody else gives me 6. I'm not going to be working. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'll just be doing that. I'm feeding you. Is that what I want to feed you guys? No, I want to give you guys this knowledge so that when you go to the charts, you can ask yourself these questions. Why is this day 1? What is happening on day 6? And I already told you guys last Friday was day 6. And I said I was we're going to have a good week next week. Why? Because we had a bearish trend the whole day. I said this on Friday. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. This is where after you have a confirmation of a higher low, you're holding. People who did this on Saturday and Sunday, Jermaine, you're holding. You're pulling back at least 3 days. You can hold even into day 4, day 5. Go to YouTube and search how to count days. If you find one, tell me.
Nope.
Irene.